Saludos mi gente, you boys coming through once again. Before we continue with this video, do not forget to hit the like, subscribe to the channel. For those who've been showing love and support, I do highly appreciate it. On today's video, we're gonna talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. I think that's his name, man. Tekashi 6ix9ine. And this individual, man, he's going through it right now. There's people who went to his mansion and we got video of it, and they took the mom hostage. Can you imagine? Man, don't even try. Don't even attempt doing that to my mama, man. That's a bad situation to be in, you know? But let's just be realistic with this guy, right? A lot of people don't like him because of what he did. This individual committed a crime, or he got, committed a crime, persecuted for it. They were going to give him life, but he ended up turning on his screw on different cases, different unalivings, right, that were not solved, and basically testify against everybody, right? Because of this, he ended up getting a few years in federal prison, and he's now out here on the streets running and doing whatever he's gonna do, right? Rapping, meeting with other people, stuff like that, and people don't like him because of this. Now, his argument is that how can he be loyal to a group that was not loyal to him, right? So honestly, at the end of the day, it's gonna be your decision what you think about this guy. But in my opinion, I mean, if you cannot do the time, why even do the crime, right? Meaning, okay, if you have the balls to do something or was involved in something, you're going to have the balls when it comes down to doing the time. You're going to do your thing without bringing nobody with you, right? You were the one who got busted. Do the time. But again, that's just my opinion. Everybody's going to think different. This guy is a rapper, so it's like, come on, man. This guy got money, got a lot of talent. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Can you excuse that? Maybe not, right? But we are seeing this individual lately on social media like crazy. He came on interview with Vlad TV. He even came on a No Jumper show. Man, this guy is being on stream with what's his name? The guy from Fresno. What's his name? Very famous guy from Fresno. The other guy with the glasses, Neon. He's on streams, right? And he's right there, front and center. Everybody's paying attention to what he's doing, right? Everybody's paying attention to what he's doing. Ross, I think Ross, that's his name, Ross. As a matter of fact, I believe Ross bought him a bag that costs $3,000 or $2,000. Imagine that, having so much money that be like, hey man, you know what? You can have that. Why not? Why not, right? And I don't know how much they paying this guy, because apparently he owes money to the taxes, so he has to pay Uncle Sam, right? So I don't know how much they're getting paid. Now, the thing about being on social media is that people pay attention. People know that you're not at home. And what happens? When people know where you live, they're going to go to your house and see what's going on. What you have right there, what can they take? Remember when the whole thing with the Hollywood actors was happening with their posting that they were on a different country and stuff like that, and people used to go to their house and steal their clothes, their jewelry, and it was a bunch of teenagers. Well, it seems like this will happen to Tekashi 6ix9ine, but I want you to pay attention to this video, man, because I can only imagine how scary it was for that lady right there, and I don't wish this upon nobody's mom, man.
Hey, stay out here. You're right. Yo, come on.
So as you can see, man, there's like three or two guys in the mansion, right? Going through every room, but they got the mom. I don't know if it's by the kitchen or it's in a specific part of the mansion. Super scary, talking to this guy, and there's people with weapons walking around the house. The mom don't know what's going on. She don't even know what's gonna happen to her, and it is a very scary situation for anybody to be in it. You know, I don't wish this upon nobody, because in reality, man, like, let's just put it this way, man. People like us that been around that, we can be, I don't know, at least we can take it, right? We're a little bit numb to that, right? But with somebody that does not know nothing about that life, who's just a regular civilian. Imagine being defenseless, because it's her and three guys. She don't even know what they're gonna do to her. She don't even know if they're going after her son. She don't even know if they're gonna try to retaliate towards her because something that her son did. And come on, let's not forget it. Her son has done a lot of things. Basically he has a lot of enemies. Let's put it that way. Has a lot of enemies. But it seems like they went into the house, trying to look for stuff to steal money. I don't know if they stole anything, but of course they're gonna leave with something. They're gonna live with something, and this is part of being a celebrity. For what I know, I remember he was like in a protected custody stuff, like protected witness protection. That's what it is, right? And where he don't supposed to come out, he don't supposed to show his location, but this guy was so thirsty for the cameras that he didn't even care about that. I still remember when he blew up his cover at one point because he wanted to show pictures of the money that he had. And I don't know how they pinpoint where he was at through a picture and basically blew up his cover, right? This guy was a witness protection individual who was protected by the FBI, by the FBI or the federal agents, whatever you want to call them. But now that he's out here running amok, he's right down the open, self-admitted that he told, and he's not ashamed of that. He's not ashamed of that. We have seen on the live streams with the old boys, Ross and Neon, that he's basically saying that he told, and he will keep telling again if he comes to the same situation, right? Because at the end of the day, why should he be loyal to something that was not loyal to him, right? So that's his defense. That's what he believes. I believe a lot of people might disagree with that, but hey, that's his story, that's his life, and he can only live that life how he chooses to, right? At the end of the day, it does not even matter. What the only people who care about that is maybe you, who have that idea. And trust me, man, you only live one life, man. So you make sure how you live it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna live it by the standards of the next man, or you're gonna live it however you want to live it. You have to think about that, honestly. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people live their life by the way that the next man wants him to live his life. And that's when a lot of people messed up, in my opinion, right? In my opinion. But again, everybody's entitled to do whatever they want. Very sad situation for the mom. I don't wish this upon nobody, especially since him has so much of a target behind him. The mom didn't know if they were coming for her son, if they were gonna do something to her just to make a point. So it's a very scary situation. Very sad situation for the mom to go through that. But man, what happened with the security guards? I'm pretty sure this guy's supposed to have some security guards, man. At least, come on, if you're making that much money, man, at least hire 1 or 2 security guards to be at all times at the mansion taking care of the mom, man. Because the mom, you just leaving the mom defenseless, but you're coming right here in front of the cameras, in front of the live streams, and talking all that masa, talking all that nonsense that people might take offense to it, or I don't know, man. I just don't know. But sad situation with the mom's Tekashi 6ix9ine, who had to go through this, and I don't wish this upon nobody. This is a reminder, man, for all those guys who are involved in this stuff, man. This is a way of victimizing somebody. You're living trauma to them. After this happened, trust me, she's always gonna have that on the back of her mind. That's actually victimizing that person, Whether you want like to think that, no, I was very nice to that lady, she was calm. Nah, you still affected her safety and security, which is her home, So now she don't feel no protection because you guys violated her home, and from now on she's gonna be traumatized. That's what it is. She's gonna be traumatized. But with this being said, we are out to next video. Saludos a todos. I hope you like this video. Till next one. Saludos.